KOCT, its board of directors, staff, and the City of Oceanside do not support nor promote any candidates. We provide the following program as a public service for voters. All candidates have been invited to participate in this program, but not all were able to or chose to do so.
Hello, Oceanside. I'm Phyllis Dominguez, your candidate for Oceanside City Treasurer. This position is really about qualifications and trust. Who do you trust to manage the city's funds? Who do you trust to make sure that the city has the money it needs when it needs it? So why am I running for City Treasurer? The City of Oceanside has over $500 million of our hard-earned tax money invested in financial instruments, and we need someone who has the integrity, qualifications, and professionalism to safeguard our funds. I have a master's degree in business with additional education in financial planning, investor relations, and project management. I worked in investor relations at a multi-billion-dollar corporation where I dealt with the large banks, pension funds, and other institutional investors. I also have 20 years of experience managing teams and projects, often under very challenging situations. And I want to use this education and experience to bring professionalism and integrity to the Office of City Treasurer. I'm a longtime resident of Oceanside, over 22 years, and we chose Oceanside as a place to raise our family, and we're proud to call ourselves Osiders. My children grew up here and attended schools in Oceanside. I was a PTA mom who worked to ensure that our schools provided quality education for our children. I volunteered on site council and in the classroom because our children are the future of Oceanside. As a member of this community, I do have a vested interest in the success of our city, and I want it to continue to thrive. Nonetheless, qualifications are important. We've all seen the amazing changes that are occurring in our city. We're no longer a sleepy coastal town, and we deserve a more qualified city treasurer. The city recognized the need for more experience and professionalism and passed an ordinance in 2022 that requires very specific requirements for this position, and I have those qualifications. Qualifications and experience are important, but so is being part of this community. As a fellow taxpayer, it's important that the city treasurer protects our investments, but also acts in a way that reflects our values as a community. Our city's investment policy demands that our city treasurer will act with a degree of professionalism worthy of the public trust. Unfortunately, this isn't our current situation. The current treasurer's controversies have cost the City of Oceanside significant tax dollars in investigations and has eroded public trust. I will restore this trust and bring integrity to the position of city treasurer. When I asked my fellow Osiders what they want from their treasurer, they said they wanted someone who's transparent about their actions and accessible for questions, someone who actually attends the city council meetings and reports on the city's finances to the people of Oceanside. Because after all, that's who the city treasurer works for, you, the people of Oceanside. We deserve a city treasurer who's worthy of the public trust to safeguard our tax dollars, money that's essential to funding resident-serving needs like drinking water, road maintenance, and emergency services. As your city treasurer, I will protect our tax dollars, ensure we invest wisely to preserve principal, provide sufficient liquidity for current city needs, and manage investment risk while seeking the best return. And I will do this work with integrity, with accountability, and with transparency. Most importantly, it's time for a change. Vote for a treasurer that you can trust. I would be honored for your vote on or before November 5th. Thank you for your time and for being part of what keeps Oceanside an amazing place to live. My name is Phyllis Dominguez, your candidate for Oceanside City Treasurer. You can learn more about me at phyllisfortreasurer.com. That's Phyllis, the number 4, treasurer.com, and on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you much.
Hello, Oceanside. My name is Jack Fernandez, and I'm running to be our next city treasurer. I want to share with you who I am, what I stand for, and why I believe I'm the best candidate to serve our great city. My story begins with my family. I'm the son of an immigrant who fled civil war in search of a better life. My dad arrived in San Diego with little more than hope and determination, and he worked in a factory to support our family. My mom, who dreamt of becoming a teacher, faced the challenges of multiple sclerosis, which changed our family's path forever. But it also taught us resilience and the power of community. Despite my humble beginnings, my parents instilled in me the importance of education, hard work, and giving back. And these values have guided me throughout my entire life. Being the first in my family to attend college was a big milestone, not just for me, but for my whole family. I actually sold my blood to be able to attend college at Claremont McKenna. I continued to UCLA School of Law, and I served as senior staff editor of the UCLA Law Review. I graduated as a distinguished tax law scholar, and I passed the bar. But before graduating, I worked in corporate and intellectual property of Innovis and Kite Pharma, companies developing cancer treatments. These experiences ignited my passion for biotech, a field where I could combine my legal expertise with my desire to fight disease. Mom's illness was a constant reminder of the importance of this work. It motivated me to pursue a career that I felt would make a tangible difference in the lives of those around me. And as a biotech entrepreneur, I'm proud to have co-founded Machine Bio, a startup focused on revolutionizing protein synthesis. But before that, I founded and served as CEO of Regenica Biosciences, a medical defense startup that aimed at developing antidotes to protect our military and civilians from biochemical threats. I was also director of corporate development at Cambrian Biopharma. I oversaw and directed over $100 million before the age of 30. I'm the only candidate in this race with professional investment experience, crucial for our next treasurer. I've also been deeply involved in our community, and I've served on the board of San Diego Volunteers in Medicine, which provides free healthcare to those in need. I chair Reform Local Government, which focuses on opposing local tax increases that place unnecessary financial burdens on our residents. I'm a licensed real estate broker, so I understand the challenges faced by homeowners, businesses, and renters in Oceanside. I'm committed to ensuring that Oceanside remains a place where all of us can thrive, because we're the third largest city in San Diego. And as our city continues to grow, we need strong, responsible leadership to guide us into the next generation. And the role of city treasurer is not just about managing funds. It's about safeguarding the financial prosperity and health of our city and ensuring that our resources are used wisely for the benefit of all of us in Oceanside. The Oceanside Treasurer oversees the day-to-day management of a $500 million+ investment fund while acting as treasurer for several key city entities. It is a position of immense responsibility. It requires someone with experience, integrity, and a strong vision to manage our city's finances effectively. I'm running for Oceanside Treasurer because I believe in the future of our city. With the right leadership, we can continue to grow while preserving the strong sense of community that makes Oceanside special. And my background in law, business, and biotech has equipped me with the skills needed to manage our city's finances with precision and care. And most importantly, my commitment to public service and my love for our community drive me to ensure that Oceanside remains a place where all of us, families, businesses, and future generations will prosper. As your treasurer, I will protect and grow our city's financial resources and ensure we spend our money wisely. So thank you for taking the time to listen to my story and my vision for Oceanside. I'm honored to be your candidate for city treasurer, and I ask for your support. So vote for Jack Fernandez for Oceanside City Treasurer. I will be the first name on your ballot. Visit jackforoceanside.com. Thank you.
Hello, Oceanside voters. I'm your city treasurer, Victor Roy, asking you to please vote to re-elect me because in my next term, I will expand my duties to bring some innovative financial education programs to our schools that will benefit your children and you. I am your most qualified candidate with 6 years of hands-on experience as city treasurer. Good public service ensures a healthy democracy. During my 6 years as Oceanside City Treasurer, I and my Treasury team have wisely and saved and invested to grow and build our city's investment portfolio from $325 million to $525 million. That's a huge 60% increase. My opponents cannot say that. I have been faithfully working for you, the people. I have been trustworthy and honest as your elected public watchdog. I have provided truthful, independent oversight. As your current Oceanside City Treasurer, I safeguard the city's money and investments. I will continue to protect your money always. As a successful, lifelong, self-directed investor, I have comprehensive knowledge of finance, treasuries, bonds, munis, corporates, JPAs that will comply with California laws providing safety, liquidity, and yield for Oceanside, our city. I have lived in Oceanside for 26 years and supported numerous organizations, events, and charities to benefit the greater Oceanside community, including that I'm a founding member of the Oceanside Charitable Foundation, that I'm a past president of the Friends of Oceanside Parks and Recreation, and I'm a past vice president of the Friends of Oceanside Public Library. My additional qualifications include that I have been an active member for 6 years with the California Municipal Treasurers Association. I'm an honorary member of the San Diego County Bar Association. I was California Treasury certified by CMTA in 2019, and I was Investment Foundation certified by CFA in 2019. I earned my MBA degree, Master of Business Administration, this year. Oceanside voters, you know me as a community activist who valiantly fought and won the grassroots vacancy decontrol battle in 2011 and 12 to protect rent control for our 6,000 seniors, veterans, disabled, and low-income families who live in our mobile home parks. You know that in 2020, I rallied voters across Oceanside to vote no on Measure K. That asked the voters to give the power to the city council to appoint the city clerk and the city treasurer. 85% of you, the voters, loudly stated no, do not take away our voting power, our choice. In 2020, I helped to get the first woman mayor elected. You know that in 2021, I reported to city leadership that an employee misused taxpayer money to pay for their personal vacation instead of attending a special conference that they were supposed to attend along with me. You know that in 2022, I stood up and fought back against an employee who turned into a bully and liar. That person no longer works for the city. My opponents have done nothing like any of this in our city of Oceanside. Oceanside operates on a balanced budget, and we spend within our means every year, unlike some cities and counties and even the state. Voters, do not be distracted by nonsense and lies that may come from my opponents. Remember, focus on the money and the 60% increase that I and my Treasury team have produced for you and our city over the last 6 years. Yo hablo y yo entiendo español. Vote yes to re-elect Victor Roy for Oceanside City Treasurer. Thank you all. Gracias a todos, and God bless. Your vote is important. Please tell your Oceanside family and friends to vote yes for Victor Roy.